Good morning. Good morning and welcome to the University Incarnate Word's Fall 2022 Commencement Ceremony. We look forward to honoring our graduates this morning and enjoying our celebrations together. I am Dr. Kevin Vishkalis, Associate Provost for Undergraduate and Graduate Education. It's an honor to serve as your Master of Ceremonies for this momentous occasion. Please rise for the National Anthem, performed by graduating Cardinal Chorale members under the direction of William Gokelman, Chair of the UIW Department of Music.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in
You may be seated. Welcome, Dr. Evans, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty administration, guests here and viewing from around the globe, and of course, you, our graduates. As is our tradition at University of the Incarnate Word, let us begin with a prayer. Please welcome Sister Leticia de Jesus Rodriguez, a member of the UIW Board of Trustees and our founding congregation, the Sisters of Charity of the Incarnate Word.
Good morning. I greet you on behalf of the Sisters of Charity of the Incarnate Word. The sisters want to let you know how proud we are of each one of you, and they send you their best wishes for success as you start a new beginning in your lives and careers. We want to assure you of our prayer support. We know life presents many challenges. Keeping faithful to the values and principles you have received in your life, and especially at the University of the Incarnate Word, sometimes may appear unattainable. We want you not to feel alone. God is with you. Our prayers are with you. Together with the people who love you, your parents, family, friends, faculty, we have trust in you and believe in you. In a brief moment of silence, let us remember that God is among us. Loving and gracious God, come with us on this day and preside over the ceremony of our commencement as professionals. May our future tasks and labors be done in your name and blessing. Help us to build a community united in the harmony of love, truth, faith, service, and innovation. We want to thank you, God, for everything that has guided our knowledge and equipped us more fully for the tasks of life and living. Continue sending your spirit of love and wisdom to grow our strengths so that we may use them to the fullest as the gifts and talents that you have given us. Help us to share a loving concern for each other at all times. Above all, dear God, help us to know you, for this is the beginning and the end of all wisdom, here on earth and forevermore. Amen. May God's blessings and ours go with you as you live here today and remain with you all the days of your life.
Good morning. My name is Jack Lewis, and it's my distinct honor as chairman of UIW's Board of Trustees to congratulate each and every one of you on your remarkable accomplishments. As graduates of the University of the Incarnate Word, you leave UIW continuing the mission of the Sisters of Charity of the Incarnate Word that began over 140 years ago. Wherever you go, take to heart the motto of the Sisters, to live a life for God and a heart for others. Let it guide and inspire you to serve your community with compassion and with diligence. Know that wherever you are, we are with you, in our hearts, in spirit, and in prayer. We are all so very proud of you. On behalf of the UIW Board of Trustees, congratulations, graduates, and may God bless each and every one of you. Now please welcome Dr. Carolyn Goulet, Interim Provost.
Graduate, guest, and UIW community, before we proceed with the conferral of degrees, it is my pleasure to introduce this year's Moody Professor and Faculty Marshal. The Professor Award was established in 1971 with UIW and Our Lady of the Lake University through a grant awarded to the two institutions by the Moody Foundation. Each year, a faculty member is named Moody Professor from each institution. The awarding of the Moody Professorship reflects a high level of scholarship, teaching excellence, and community service attained by the recipient. This is the highest faculty honor bestowed by UIW. The University of the Incarnate Word's 2022-2023 Moody Professor is Dr. Leanne Waltz, Associate Professor in the Isla Faye Miller School of Nursing and Health Profession. Dr. Waltz has been a faculty member since 2007. With over 35 years of experience as a registered nurse, she is passionate about inspiring the next generation of nurses. She currently serves as co-chair of the UIW Interprofessional Initiative Committee, building opportunities for students to work collaboratively across professions to better serve the healthcare needs of the community and optimize patient outcomes. Her previous awards include the Jonas Nurse Leaders Scholar Program Scholarship, the Nightingale Excellence in Nursing Award, and the St. Pierre Cinquin Award for Faith. Dr. Waltz earned the credential of Certified Nurse Educator in 2013, a designation by the National League for Nursing that recognizes expertise in the teaching role and has been nominated for the Presidential Teaching Award. Dr. Waltz holds a doctorate degree in nursing from the University of Texas Medical Branch at Galveston, a Master and Bachelor of Science in Nursing from the University of Texas Health Science Center at San Antonio, and an associate degree in nursing from McLennan Community College. I am pleased to introduce to you Dr. Leanne Waltz.
Thank you, Dr. Goulet, for that kind introduction. Thank you, Dr. Evans. Thank you to my colleagues, the board, and our distinguished guests. And thank you to the many family and friends who are gathered here today to celebrate our graduates. Graduates, this is an exciting day for you. Commencement means that you will soon start something new, perhaps begin the career that you have worked so hard for. Perhaps as you sit here today, you are imagining how you will make your mark in the world. Yet, believe it or not, you are most likely underestimating your influence, because that is our human nature, to underestimate our impact, the ripple effect of our lives. Now, what do I mean by ripple effect? Well, we've all observed a ripple in the water. We throw a rock in a body of water and watch the expanding rings move far beyond the original point of entry. But a ripple effect is not merely a water phenomenon. It is, in fact, a human phenomenon. A ripple effect is defined as a situation in which an event or action has an effect on something, which then has an effect on something else. Lived experience has taught me that a ripple effect is one person changing the world, one ripple at a time. In fact, turns out I would not be speaking to you today were it not for the ripple effect of a man named Wilbur Ball. You see, in 1984, I graduated from high school in Waco, Texas, in McLennan County. As a graduate in the top 10% of my high school class, I was eligible to attend the local college on a complete 2-year scholarship. This scholarship, which was started by Wilbur Ball, set off a ripple effect in my life. With this scholarship, I was able to earn an associate degree in nursing and begin my career journey. After continuing my education and practicing nursing for 20 years, I now have the privilege of teaching the next generation of nurses and the joy of being here on this stage with you today. Wilbur Ball, one person changing the world, one ripple at a time. Consider another ripple. By age 28, Scott Harrison was a successful nightclub promoter in New York City, making big money and spending it frivolously on drugs, alcohol, and gambling. After 10 years of this, he found himself dreadfully unhappy and ready to make a change. He walked away from it all and spent the next 16 months as a volunteer on a hospital ship in West Africa. Serving alongside fellow volunteers, he provided care to impoverished people of the region. The experience opened his eyes to the devastating health effects that people were experiencing from drinking unclean water. In 2006, he founded Charity Water, a nonprofit which has now raised over $600 million to provide clean drinking water to millions of people around the world. In the process of turning his life around, Scott established one of the most successful nonprofits of our time and is embarking to provide clean drinking water to everyone on the globe. Scott Harrison is one person changing the world one ripple at a time. Some ripples, like those started by Charity Water, reach across the globe, but others happen in a person's own community. Consider Mason Wortman, who owns Rosa's Fresh Pizza in Philadelphia. Mason started a program that allows customers to pre-purchase a slice of pizza that will be given to someone experiencing homelessness. A sign on the wall informs people of the Pay It Forward system. When a customer decides to pay it forward, they are given a Post-it note to write a message and place on the wall, which lets a person in need know that there is a slice of pizza to be redeemed. Word of this spread quickly among the homeless community in Philadelphia, and every day, numerous people in need come in to redeem a slice of warm pizza. The wall is now jam-packed with kind messages that thousands of people have contributed. Mason Wortman, one person changing the world, one ripple at a time. Sometimes we discover needs and start ripples in places we least expect. While attending a yoga class, Kathy Hart heard about a 7-year-old boy in need of a kidney transplant. Although she learned that she was not a compatible donor for the boy, she decided to donate her kidney to anyone in need. The news of her kidney donation sparked what has become the nation's largest kidney chain donation. From Kathy's one heroic act, there have since been at least 35 successful transplants at 25 hospitals in 15 states. One person changing the world, one ripple at a time. And of course, at the University of the Incarnate Word, we know all about ripple effects. Within 3 years of the arrival of the first sisters from France in 1866, Bishop Dubuis selected 3 young women, Sister Madeleine Cholet, Sister Pierre Saint-Quin, and Sister Agnes Busson, to come to San Antonio to establish a hospital in response to the needs of the community. They quickly worked to establish a hospital and an orphanage, and by 1881, the Sisters of Charity of the Incarnate Word had established an all-girls school that would serve as the foundation for the College and Academy of the Incarnate Word, which we now know today as UIW. As seen here and evidenced today, the university continues to grow and thrive with the ripple effect of the mission endlessly touching countless individuals here and across the globe. And now, it is your turn. I urge you to resist the temptation to minimize your impact in the world. Instead, embrace your ripple. Believe in the change that you can create, knowing that you will never be fully aware of your impact in the world. In the words of Margaret Mead, the famous American cultural anthropologist, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. Graduates of 2022, go forth and change the world, one ripple at a time.
Congratulations, Dr. Waltz, and thank you for your commitment to UIW students, especially those celebrating their graduations today. And now I would like once again to call on Dr. Carolyn Goulet to begin the conferral of degrees.
At this time, and with the special permission of UIW President Dr. Thomas Evans, I would like to present 2 posthumous degrees to members of the UIW community. Deanna Michael Shepard, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, cum laude. Accepting on her behalf are her parents, Britt and Jeff Shepard. Deanna left a mark on nursing students and faculty alike by showing outstanding leadership and representing the whole student body. Deanna was not only president of the Student Nurse Association, but was also the president of the Texas Student Nurses Association. Dean Castle will present Mr. and Mrs. Shepard with Deanna's SNA cord and the BSN nursing pin. Melinda Marie Fuller, Doctor of Philosophy in Education. The journey to find a cultural home upon reintegration into a third culture kid's country of origin. Dissertation Committee Chair Dr. Norman Sinclair, accepting on her behalf is her husband, Brett Fuller. Melinda shared her considerable gift, intellect, and humanity in the education program. Her legacy continues with many courses with recordings of term project presentations and examples of best practices shared with her classmate as a doctoral student. Melinda's dissertation produced excellent scholarship and demonstrated her commitment in advancing education. To the Shepherds and Fuller families, thank you for being here with us today as we honor your loved one. Know that they are greatly missed and that each of you will always be a part of the UIW family. Will the candidates who are presented by the faculty from the School of Physical Therapy for the degrees of Doctor of Physical Therapy please come forward so that your diplomas may be presented to you.
Jacob E. Aaron. Shanaz Ambia Alam. Dominique Allen. Amber Dawn Bailey. Sabrina Marie Berain Flores. Allison Erin Burhost. Cody Hunter Bliss. Esther Sinclair Broadus. Alyssa Ray Carrasco. Elisa Marie Castro. Abby Christine Chase. Amanda Renee Chesser. Braden Lee Clement. John Nelson Copeland. Dana Leslie Day. Alexander Kyle Degelman. Stephanie Zapata Diocampo. Jessica Lee Eastham. Hannah Ray Elsenbrook. Mary Nicole Fowler. Dominique Carey Galvan. James Yechan Kim. Nicholas Prejean LeBlanc. Gabriel Rise Levy. Brady James Llewellyn. Victor Manuel Lopez III. Sarah Marie Luna. Natalia Samantha Mandujano. Avery Eugene McClendon. Jacob C. McClue. Douglas William Montalvo. Julian Rodrigo Montfort. Cesar Moreno, Jr. Van Tron Nguyen. Savannah Rose Nickel. Edward Alexander Nieto. Patrick J. O'Connell. Wesley Obiyuku Okeke. Giovanna Alisa Ortiz. Eden John Carmel Parilla. Blakely Ray Portillo. Robert Edwin Pratt. Michael J. Ramos, being hooded by Dr. Robert Sandoval. Naya Sarai Roberts. Carmen Eloisa Salinas. Aaron Joshua Scallion. Ashley Nicole Stevens. Caitlin Paige Vincent. Derek Allen Wingert. John Paul White. Swing Chan Yu. James Alexander Sartucci.
And now, please welcome Dr. Chad Jackson, Program Director for the UIW School of Physical Therapy, Doctor of Physical Therapy program, who will lead our newest Doctors of Physical Therapy in the Oath of Physical Therapist.
Congratulations, DPTs. Please stand. I invite all physical therapists in attendance to stand and recite the oath of a physical therapist with our graduates. Please recite this with me. In the presence of my colleagues, friends, families, and teachers, and in view of the honored profession I'm entering into, I solemnly and willingly state that I dedicate myself to the following. I will practice physical therapy with compassion for the vulnerabilities in each of my patients and will work to preserve their dignity and promote their health and welfare. I will value the lives of my patients as I value my own life through my concern for their significance and with the respect for them and the confidential nature of our relationship. I will be humble. I will recognize my limitations, and I will continue to consult with my colleagues and coworkers for knowledge with which I can better treat my patients and for the inspiration to expand and augment my education. I will share my knowledge with my colleagues and patients freely with compassion and patience. I will work towards the improvement of the quality of life of all my patients. I will honor the choices that my patients make with respect to their wishes and needs. I will do no harm to another human. I will work to improve the practice of physical therapy so that all who seek it will receive treatment which is proper, ethical, and just. I will not allow my judgment regarding the practice of my profession to be influenced by race, creed, religion, greed, or unethical behavior. I will expect the same behavior from my colleagues and coworkers. Thus, with this oath, I freely accept the obligations and rewards which will accompany my practice of physical therapy. Thank you.
Will the candidates who are presented by the Dean Javier Claver from the College of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences for the graduate degree, please come forward so that your diplomas may be presented to you.
Jeremiah Brandt. Mark Christopher Hansen.
Will the candidates who are presented by the faculty from the College of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences for the baccalaureate degree please come forward so that your diploma may be presented to you?
Celeste Dene Alfaro. Faisal Abdullah Al-Gamadi. Emily Anna Baker. Catherine Nicole Barber. Paige Elizabeth Carpenter, magna cum laude. Kayla Alexis Colmenero. Kayla Iliana Cortez, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Giselle Diaz. Rayanne Douglas. Samuel Robert Egger, magna cum laude. Leslie Estrada, magna cum laude. Daniela Isabel Ferreira. Paloma Brianna Flores, magna cum laude. Hannah Corinne Garcia. Lauren Elizabeth Garcia. Henry Anthony Garcia II. Anita Marie Garza, magna cum laude. Demeya M. Gil, magna cum laude. Brandy Gonzalez. Gloria Elizabeth Gonzalez, summa cum laude. Georgia Rochelle Hernandez. Brandon Eric Hinojosa. Rain Kingsbury. Alec Joseph Ledesma. Thurza Nicole List Arteaga. Raina Sherelle Love. Marcus Leon Lozano. Eric Allen Lumalo. Tatiana Marie Lee. Victoria Jane Martinez, magna cum laude. Darcy Madison McCutcheon. Emily Medina. Divani Medrano Aguilar, magna cum laude. Rosemary Morales.
Jacob A. Munoz. Xavier Newton, magna cum laude. Dulce Martina Nalavo Monasago. Annalisa Elizabeth Palmieri. Darianne J. Paris, cum laude. Abigail Christine Parrish. Jonathan David Pedraza. Emma Perez, cum laude. Olivia R. Perry, magna cum laude. Mary Elizabeth Riley. Emily Katrina Rivera. Lori Elizabeth Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Matthew Paul Rojas, cum laude. Jonathan Margarita Sierra. I'm sorry, Joanna Margarita Sierra, apology. Stephanie Silva, magna cum laude. Eric Vincent Sledge. Brandon M. Troxler, summa cum laude. Angela Marie Valdez, cum laude. Joseph Patrick Villanueva II. Ariana Villarreal, summa cum laude. Matthew Joseph Villarreal. Armando Villarreal III. Elizabeth Villaseñor, magna cum laude. William G. Wolfarth, cum laude. Eileen Dune Ibarra. Alejandro Marcus Abarca, cum laude. Alejandro Lorenzo Avila III. Jeremiah Ray Barrera. Ivy Natalie Bautista, cum laude. Cecilia Savi Deona, Jackson Dairy, apologies. Ariana Isabel Flores, summa cum laude. Julia Garza, cum laude. Joshua Kyle Hatton, magna cum laude. Michael Faustino Islas, cum laude. Celie Mercado, magna cum laude. Rocio Isabel Montalongo, magna cum laude. Amber Daniela Valtiera, cum laude.
Will the candidates who are presented by Dean Denise Stout and the faculty from the Dreeben School of Education for the graduate degree please come forward so that your diplomas may be presented to you?
Olive Cajoina. Monica Arias. Deborah J. Finland. Robert Kenneth Greener. Ashley Click. Albert Charles Furlow III. Laura Lee Varela.
Will the candidate who are presented You're done, I think. Will the candidate who are presented by Dean Jeannie Scott? Will the candidate who are presented by Dean Denise Stout and the faculty for the Dreeben School of Education for the graduate degree please come forward so that your diploma may be presented to you?
Miriam Guadalupe Arana Alvarez, with distinction. Kayla Marie Campos. Carla Emilia Coronel Triana. Sunil Francis Diaz. Carolina Lorraine Gomez. Luz Irene Lozada. Benjamin David Martinez. Carlos Alexander Regifo Casierra. Gada Denise Soto Segebre. Paulina Treviño Lozano. Mónica Montserrat Trujillo Saltos.
Will the candidates who are presented by the faculty from the Dreeben School of Education for the baccalaureate degree please come forward so that your diploma may be presented to you?
Laura Nicole Diaz, magna cum laude. Alan Gonzalez. Emily Ann Macias, summa cum laude. Thank you. Brianna Rose Ramirez, summa cum laude. Catherine Leigh Sullivan, magna cum laude.
Will the candidates who are presented by Dean Jeannie Scott and the faculty from the HEB School of Business and Administration for the graduate degree please come forward so that your diploma may be presented to you?
Luis Ángel Almazán Godínez. José Fernando Álvarez. Victoria Armendaris. McKenna Armstrong Van Laar, with distinction. Adriana Lizette Barrón Treviño, with distinction. Alicia Marie Caballero, with distinction. Karina Chavez Garces. Santiago Corral. Kayla Colston. Roberto Díaz Fernández. Elizabeth Hernández Rogel. Matthew Daniel Hernandez.
Benjamin Douglas Kelly Bloom, with distinction. Armando Ladrón de Guevara González. Roberto Lee. Devon Clyde Martin. Diana Martinez Salamanca. Argelia Ortega Naranjo. Julio Ortega Naranjo. Lucy Ortiz. Joseph Saline. Salvador Solano Manzanares. Krieger James Thompson, with distinction. Elias H. Cruz III. Sydney Renee Flores. Kiana Lachey Gaydon. Natalie Giselle Morales. Esmeralda Munguia with distinction. Leah Michelle Tucker with distinction.
Will the candidates who are presented by the faculty from the HEB School of Business and Administration for the baccalaureate degree please come forward so that your diplomas may be presented to you?
Alhanov Alashud, cum laude. Norbert Attila Aranyi. Celeste Carrino. Melanie Burnett Cavazos, magna cum laude. Jesse Champion. Cassandra Chavez. Verónica del Carmen Correa Calzadilla. Madeline Nicole de la Luz, summa cum laude. Yesenia Guadalupe de León. Dylan Taylor del Toro, summa cum laude. Safiato Dorsey, magna cum laude. Guadalupe Garcia III. Regina Garza Falcón. Elizabeth Lucia Gonzalez, cum laude. Jasmine Noelia Gonzalez. Kaylee Halem. Mason Drew Hermesmeyer, cum laude. Ashlyn Nicole Coaster, magna cum laude. Samantha Carol Leonard, magna cum laude. Renee Lisandro Lopez Jr. Salvador Lopez Duron, cum laude. Mariel Magdaleno Moreno, magna cum laude. Leah Lene Miles, magna cum laude. Eloisa Paola Barra. Kayla Merrill Adrian de Jesus Ramos, cum laude. Jackson Schroeder, cum laude. María Fernanda Torralba. Sebastián Torres. Benjamin J. Tulo. Nimra Kalim Ullah. Nicholas Paul Vargas. Rhiannon Elise Wilson, summa cum laude.
Will the candidates who are presented by Dean Holly Castles and the faculty from the Isla Faye Miller School of Nursing and Health Professions for the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree please come forward so that your diploma may be presented to you?
Nikki Rose Archangel Angeles. Robert Saul Castro Natal. Sarah Maria Drake. Lucy Elizabeth Flores. Emily Jane Galvan. Rose Ann Esparza Garcia. Victoria Ann Hernandez. Victoria Ofure Irehen. Eric Francisco Iglesias. Norma Jean Martinez. Christina Saro.
Will the candidates who are presented by Dean Holly Castles and the faculty from the Isla Faye Miller School of Nursing and Health Profession for the graduate degree please come forward so that your diploma may be presented to you?
James Henry Adams. Michaela Christine Artiega. Marcus Gutierrez. Stephen Drake Hughes. Roberto Julian Aguirre. Jason Daniel Castañeda. Julianne Luis D'Amico. Deanna Stephanie Duenas, magna cum laude. Brianna Nohelani Espinosa. Tashonda Evelina Farley. Brooke Gonzalez, cum laude. Hannah Nicole Hildebrand, magna cum laude. Jordan Elise Hunter, cum laude. Adriana Shuri Landry. Gavelin Jana Longoria. John Michael Mendoza Martinez, cum laude. Drusilla Blue Osornia. DeAngelo Ruperto Oriegas. Sullivan Lee Wilkie, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Alford. Angli Paula Amaya. Jenna Therese Atoigi Maratita. Lauren Michelle Axton, cum laude. Taylor G. Barcelona. Justine Alexandra Bates. Hope Christine Bayern, magna cum laude. Melvin Beckley. Alexis Nicole Benavides. Abigail Cabrera Martinez. Monique Nicole Campbell. Cynthia Sarillo Aguiano. Garta Pahani Chavez. Luis Alonso Chavez, cum laude.
Macy Lynn Coleman, cum laude. Zoe Jeanette Collado. Jessica Contreras. Allison Lee Crabb, cum laude. Sofía Esmeralda Damián Rodríguez. Lindsay Dawn Darnell. Cynthia Marie Gonzalez. Alejandra González, cum laude. Tammy Roxanne Guzman. Huey L. Hancock. Carla Hernández González. Hannah May Jewell. Allison Christine Laquay, cum laude. Emily Elizabeth Mayella. Magali Martínez. Taylor Lucero Martínez. Alice Marie Medina. Alexandra Gabriel Morín. Cindy Wynn. Kyria Ada Marie Ochiawa. Angel Marie Ovalle, cum laude. Haley Renee Peterson, cum laude. Susan Puente. Ashley Nicole Quinn. Therese Marie Quinto, cum laude. Kimberly Ramos. Samantha Murillo Reyes, magna cum laude. Cristina Lurie Rivera. Jennifer Rocha. Cheyenne Kelly Rogers, cum laude. Roman or Roman? Sarah Roman, magna cum laude. Alexis Meyena Santos, cum laude. Madina Sainub Siddiqui. Sarah Jane Solinger. Nicholas Tai. Jacqueline Torres Garcia, cum laude. Karina Patricia Valdez. Ariana Jocelyn Velasco, cum laude. Angelica or Angelica? Angelica Ann Villarreal, cum laude. Eunice Wamboy Wangari. J. Earl White. Kiana Danielle Williams. Alyssa Precious Zygmunt. Megan Nicole Zirkel.
Will the candidates who are presented by Dean Carlos Garcia and the faculty from the School of Mathematics, Science, and Engineering for the graduate degree please come forward so that your diploma may be presented to you?
Diana Sofia Mireles Estrada, with distinction.
Will the candidates who are presented by the faculty from the School of Math, Science, and Engineering for the baccalaureate degree please come forward so that your diploma may be presented to you?
Minnie Ashley Delgado, cum laude. Kyle Thomas Jacobs. Mia Conchita Martinez. Isabel Troy Renault. Gabriela Maria Sanchez, magna cum laude. Noor Abdallah, magna cum laude. Nora Rada Almelo. Mariana Araujo Rincón, summa cum laude. Endis Jesus Albert Jr. Victor Castillo III. Kaylin A. Connolly, magna cum laude. Paulo Sebastián Fernández. Marissa Isabel Flores, cum laude. Isaiah N. Gallo. Carrie Mae A. Gomez. Cassandra Cruz Gonzalez, cum laude. Alyssa Victoria Gutierrez. Manuel Adrián Ofilena, magna cum laude. Minahil Humayun, cum laude. Cedric Frank Kwame Gacha. Raul G. Leckler. Tatiana Manrique. Nicholas Claiborne Metcalf, cum laude. Karen Michael, cum laude. Luis Fernando Monroy. Nishant Maneni, summa cum laude. Justin Tien Nguyen, summa cum laude. Ohale Karen Omako. Claire Isabel Roan. Kira Paige Taylor Mathis. Daisy Griselda Trejo. Bella Villarreal, cum laude. Esteban Christopher Zuniga, magna cum laude.
Will the candidates who are presented by Dean Sharon Welke and the faculty from the School of Media and Design for their graduate degree come forward so that your diploma may be presented to you?
Ashley Taylor Behabits. Christopher Fairburn with distinction. Gia Gabrielle Gutierrez. Ala Hassan. Mauricio Andres Hinojosa. Dominique Gabrielle Morales. Nathan Rodriguez.
Will the candidates who are presented by the faculty from the School of Media and Design for the baccalaureate degree please come forward so that your diploma may be presented to you?
Keely Marie Ayala. Antonio Bocanegra II, summa cum laude. Joy Harvest Bergen, summa cum laude. Destiny Marie Bustamante. Lorenzo Bustamante. Maria Castillo. D'Angelina M. Clay, cum laude. Alexandra Diana Edwards, cum laude. Jasmine Garcia. Justin A. Kreza, magna cum laude. Leila Gabrielle Mireles, magna cum laude. Ricardo Rodriguez, Jr. Miranda Elizabeth Van Doren, summa cum laude. Yamali Vasquez Tajos. Jimmy L. Aragon, cum laude. Brenda Rose Contreras. China Jade Lane, cum laude. Gary Dean Getz, Jr. DeLiberty Maga. Philip Rogelio Martinez. Leslie Puente, cum laude. Gabriel Ream. Esteban Alfonso Rodriguez.
Will the candidates who are presented by Associate Provost and Dean Osman Ostergut and the faculty from the School of Professional Studies for the Doctor of Business Administration and the graduate degree please come forward so that your diploma may be presented to you?
Carla L. Cantu. David Alexander Asner Cortez.
Alan Joel Alonso. Nicholas Evan Alvarado, with distinction. María del Socorro Berumen. Patrice Nicole Biles. Carlene Victoria Carter. Pablo Delgado III. Emma Arlene Demain. Courtney J. Duke. Jeffrey Scott Gilseth, with distinction. Daniel Gregory Gonzalez, with distinction. Brian Anthony Hutchinson. John Marshall IV. Marissa Nicole Martinez. Melissa Lynn Mescoca. Enrique Muñoz. Roberto Picasso Mora. Jessica Marie Quintanilla. Alicia Ramirez. Hope Leanna Robinson. David Clinton Shore. William H. Hilton with distinction. Rose Ann Andan. Scott David Barnett. Stephen Ben Barnett with distinction. Alberto Carrillo. Andrew Michael Casey. Julio Armando Cervantes. Samantha Leanne Esquivel.
Lauren Emily Hernandez. Ronetta Athena Mays. Adriana Ortega with distinction. Jose Omar Osuna. Emilio Gerardo Perez Jr. Sean Michael Pollard. Stephen R. Puente. Ricardo Rene Quintero. Brenda J. Ramirez. Stephen H. Rolke. Marixa Perez Rosas with distinction. Felicia Marie Samaniego. Joanna Lee Serna. Nathan D. Sullivan. Jeanette Irene Thomas with distinction. Maria Jean Watson. Stephanie Arcos with distinction. Juan Carlos Artiega. Benjamin Bach with distinction. Sergio Ismael Contreras. Erica Cortez. Philip de la Rosa.
Severo Moses de Leon with distinction. Anita Vélez de Leon with distinction. Carrie L. Ferguson. Javon Amarius Floyd. Erica Lorraine Gibbs with distinction. Sabrina Nicole Guerrero. Lisa Lynn Hernandez. Demetria Lachey Humphrey with distinction. Abdul Kareem Jabbar. Janelle Tyree Marie Joyner. Carmen LaShawn Jordan. Vanessa L. Kennedy with distinction. Kevin Juan Lindquist. Alexandra Carlton Mahana with distinction. Samara K. McKenzie with distinction. Prentice McAfee. Daniel Patrick Murin. Wilfredo P. Padín. Jacqueline B. Pérez. Roberto René Rodríguez III. Bernardo Salas III with distinction. Victoria Coca Shipley. Yesenia C. Sigcho. Tierra Nicole Sprave. Amy Marie Swan. Broderick Tennant.
Victoria Christian Throckmorton Lewis with distinction. Gisela A. Velasquez. Eric Daniel Villa with distinction. Adriana Wong. Charles Darren Wyatt. Shannon Darlene Zaleski.
Will the candidates who are presented by the faculty from the School of Professional Studies for the baccalaureate degree please come forward so that your diploma be presented to you?
Vanessa Vasquez Gonzalez. Lorraine Luna. Jose Leon Camanes Gonzalez. Crystal J. Adams. Joanne Arredondo Barrera, cum laude. Alberto Cordu Jr., summa cum laude. Crystal Lynn de la Zerda. Christy Lynn de la Zerda. Margarita Raquel Dimas. Sasha Faxon, cum laude. Jacob Fallon, cum laude. Daniel Silvestri Garcia. Catherine Julianne Garza. Marciela Gonzalez. Dominic Cecilio Griego Sr., magna cum laude. Sammy Guillen. Diana Alessandra Hernandez Galindo, magna cum laude. Cecilia Lopez Kander. Timothy G. Mann. John Darrell Martin. David M. McManus, cum laude. Cynthia Medina.
Kimberly Pedra. Monique Miranda Pike, cum laude. Ingrid R. Prieto. Catherine Ratcliffe Rodriguez. Melissa Ann Rodriguez. Savannah Sanchez, cum laude. Emily Alanis. Kathleen Michelle Aldrich, magna cum laude. Leslie A. Alvarado. Andrew Alvidres. Brandy Lynn Blake. William David Box. Maria D. Briones. Timothy Lee Brown. Monterio Dupre Burgess. Marcus D. Castillo. Cynthia Cerda, cum laude. Christina Elizabeth Sibic, magna cum laude. Kirsty Deshay Davis. Tiffany Yvette Davis. Monica E. De La Cruz, summa cum laude. Michelle Enriquez, magna cum laude. Roy Ernesto Farias. Rafael Garatti, cum laude. Courtney Ann Jarvis. Anika Marie Gonzalez. Margot Janelle Gonzalez, cum laude. Janae Francis Hernandez. Will Adrian Herrera.
Rusty Renee Hicks. Sandra Alicia Hoisington, magna cum laude. Scott A. Horst. Donna Benita Hudson, magna cum laude. Rebecca Lilia Enchauste. Joan K. Escaro Jackson. Christina Foster Johnson. Stacy Larone Lewis, Jr. Bruno I. Lopez. Rosa Elena Lopez, cum laude. Ruiz Lopez. Claudette Macias, magna cum laude. Evan D. Martinez, cum laude. Takora J. Mitchell. Eduardo Murillo. Martin Valdemar Ortiz Jr. Lauren M. Peña. Adrian Perales. Karen Lee Perez. Joseph Alexander Ramirez. Alexis Genesis Ramos. Magleni Yasmin Rendon. Andrew F. Ribasol. Brenda Griselda Rodriguez. Elizabeth Michelle Rodriguez. Verónica Rodriguez. Sarah Jane Roebuck Trevino. Nicholas Salmeron. Crystal Lynn Saldaña, cum laude. Alvin Paul Schreier III. Monica Stackpole, magna cum laude. Vanessa Lisette Vasquez. Francisco Manuel Venegas.
Adriana Rose Villagran. Victoria Ann Villarreal. James Wren. Václava Zaichkova, magna cum laude. Joe E. Clark. Afaya Brathwaite. Kiana Cleveland. Miguel Flores. Tristan W. Guerin. Jeremiah Daniel Gilliam. Dallas Scott Williams. Jacqueline Jelena Castañeda. Jacqueline R. Rocha. Angela Van Wagner. Best Emedi Emena. Stephen Matthew Enos Rosa II. Tyler Drew Paradise, cum laude. Jasmine Athena Pretorius, magna cum laude. Max Frederick Kirschoffer. Edward J. Clark III. Brenda Estela Hernandez. Clementine L. Wood. Gloria Abdrea Alcalá, cum laude. Marcel A. Acosta. Andrea Oliva. Julia Ann Munoz. Alfonso Sainz. Matthew Allen Flores. Lars Louis Margarita Williams.
No, I know. Our next graduate is a dedicated member of the UIW community. Please give a round of applause to the reigning Miss San Antonio, Abigail Velez. Did anyone happen to catch the UIW football game last night? Fresh off their historic win against Sacramento State in round 3 of the NCAA football playoffs, our next graduates landed this morning in San Antonio at 8:15. Let's put our hands together for members of the UIW football team and staff. Terrence LeJohn Hickman II. Lauren Ray Mancha. Reed Francis, summa cum laude. Taylor Reed Grimes, cum laude. Charleston Cantrell Hardy, Jr. Carson Leo Moore, magna cum laude. Isaiah E. Paul.
Dr. Evans, this concludes the presentation of candidates for their respective degree.
Faculty and graduates, I invite you to stand. By virtue of the authority vested in the University of the Incarnate Word by the state of Texas, with the approval of the Board of Trustees, and in the name of the faculty of UIW, I hereby declare that all degrees are awarded to the candidates designated and that said persons are entitled to their degrees and all of the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining, contingent upon successful completion of all degree requirements. Undergraduate candidates, to signify your transition from candidate to graduate, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Candidates, you are all now graduates of the University of the Incarnate Word. Congratulations. Please join me in giving students a well-deserved round of applause.
Congratulations, graduates. You made it across the finish line. My name is Marianne Schweers. I too am an alum, graduate, and I am also proud to serve as your UIW Alumni Association Board Vice President. So with that, I handed you all these little oaths. So if you will please find them in your pockets somewhere. And let's please recite the UIW alumni oath together. You guys ready? All right. I hereby solemnly pledge allegiance to my alma mater in appreciation for service opportunities and professional development afforded me as a student at the University of the Incarnate Word. I pledge active participation in the UIW Alumni Association wherever I may be, through association with fellow alumni and those in the community. I shall ever do my best to uphold the ideals and traditions of UIW. I pledge as a responsible citizen to exemplify the high ideals and values set forth in the Incarnate Word mission through faith, service, innovation, truth, and education, and forever bring honor and respect to the University of the Incarnate Word. Thank you, guys. Congratulations.
Please be seated. Graduates of the fall class of 2022, you're now officially the newest alumni of the University of the Incarnate Word. As president and the last speaker at every commencement, I have the duty and the honor of addressing you on behalf of the university and our wonderful community of faith and education. Taking a look around this packed Coliseum, at the many friends, family members, and loved ones here today, and those joining via live stream to cheer you on, and the faculty who lined the center aisle to applaud. I hope you know how much you are loved and valued. That feeling extends to our Board of Trustees, our founding congregation, the Sisters of Charity of the Incarnate Word, and our staff. We're joined by dozens of staff members who have worked for months to make today one to remember. One such person is Suzanne Cook, Assistant Registrar, who has worked on more than 50 graduation ceremonies, and today is her last. After 34 years with UIW, she's retiring. While we'll certainly miss her, we're grateful for our years together. Please join me in thanking Suzanne. Graduates, in these brief final moments we have together, it is hardly possible to express just how much you're appreciated. But I will ask for your attention for a few moments more so that I may try. As you celebrate the end of this journey, I ask you now to think about its beginning. I want you to picture, if you can, your first days as a student. While that was years ago, and may even feel like longer, try to remember walking through campus for the first time, settling into your dorm if you were a resident, sitting in your first college course, meeting the people who would soon become your extended family, or anything else that springs to mind from those early days. I'll give you just a moment to think. What did you feel in those early days of your UIW journeys? Were you excited? Maybe a little nervous? How did you envision your years at UIW? What were your best laid plans? I think it's pretty safe to bet that your time here didn't quite go all according to plan. For many of you, the pandemic arrived right in the middle of your undergraduate or graduate experience. For others, including some graduating with their master's and doctoral degrees today, you might have joined us well into restrictions and never enjoyed those early days of normalcy. Others yet may have joined us in part because the pandemic brought remote learning to all, like many in our first cohort of Global Online graduates, our new program that brings UIW degrees to learners in Latin America. Maybe for you, the changes in your plan had less to do with the pandemic, but rather with people you met along the way who changed your life for the better. Undoubtedly, many of them were your faculty. The people who cheered you on as you walked down the center aisle today have been cheering, supporting, and praying for you along your entire journeys. As you navigated all of its unexpected twists and turns, they were there to help you take the next best step. All the while, they managed brand new technology, multiple course delivery methods, sometimes simultaneously, and astronomical expectations to offer the same level, if not better, of instruction as before. Additionally, they encouraged you and supported you to make discoveries that ignited new passions or sparked moments of clarity, moments when you thought, yes, this is who I'm meant to be. It's not a stretch to say that their resilience contributed to yours, and their commitment to provide a good education in the face of uncertainty helped you commit to doing all you could to complete it in the face of uncertainty. Whatever your experience, you learned early in your journeys what many others do not learn until much further down the road. We do not know what tomorrow holds. The world offers few assurances. Our plans, no matter how well thought out, no matter how carefully crafted, do not make certain that everything will fall into place in the way we intended. There is, however, one thing on which you can always rely, one truth that is unchanging. That is our core value of faith. The book of Jeremiah tells us of God's promise to us as people of faith. For I know well the plans I have in mind for you, plans for your welfare and not for woe, so as to give you a future of hope. When you call me and come and pray to me, I will listen to you. When you look for me, you will find me. We need no further proof of this than to revisit the story of our founders, the Sisters of Charity of the Incarnate Word. With little more than faith, they traveled across an ocean to tend to the ill and those most in need, unknowingly setting on a path that brings us here today. While I can't imagine that the University of the Incarnate Word, as we know it today, was part of the First Sisters' original plans 150 years ago, I know without a shadow of a doubt that it was in God's plan. When your path veers from the one that you have so laid out for yourself so carefully, think of our founders and be reassured that a deviation from your plan is not a deviation from his. When you first arrived at UIW, each one of you embarked on a journey of discovery and transformation. During your time here, you were educated by world-class faculty who grew your understanding and broadened your horizons. Faculty, from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of the university and our students and graduates, thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we give them a round of applause, please? Perhaps you graduates learned more than you ever could have anticipated and changed in ways you didn't see coming. With us, you were formed in our mission and core values. You found friendship and family, and more, you became the person that God has called you to be. Think back to the person you were when you joined us, and take a look at who you are now. In front of me, I see more than 700 people who faced the worst of times yet gave their best. People who faced unpredictable changes and uncertainty on a global scale and met it with faith, and you have succeeded. I pray that you continue to grow and succeed, and that as you do, you make it a point to help others do the same. Service is one of our core values at UIW, and just one more thing you accomplished despite the challenges. I am so proud to share that the December 2022 graduating class completed a total of 28,704 hours of service in the community, providing an economic impact of $859,685. That is amazing, Cardinals, and a testament to your characters. Every commencement, I leave our graduates with a final piece of advice, so I'll say this. As we prepare to see you off and process out today, you may be feeling excited, maybe a little nervous, just like you did in those first days as students. Because while this may feel like goodbye, today is actually another first day on a brand new journey. When you find that your assurances are few and the right direction is unclear, look to your faith to guide you. Trust that his plans for you are ones of hope, and hold in faith that you are uniquely prepared for anything that lies ahead. And just as you have today, you will arrive at the destination that God has created for you. Graduates, no matter what tomorrow brings and where your journeys take you, I hope that you will always consider this your home and we your family. Carry the university's mission in your hearts and continue to love UIW as you have, and cherish it as we will always cherish you. On behalf of our university community here and around the world, I congratulate you and your families on this great achievement. And I'll share one more thing that is certain. Today, you are sons and daughters of the University of the Incarnate Word forever. Praise be the Incarnate Word, forever, amen.